Hello everyone, today we are in lesson 42, generating equivalent expression. Now I will start from solving some example. What are equivalent expression? Example 1, using property of operation to write equivalent expression. At the first, you should know the name of the property. We have three property. I will write the name of the property to know more about the property. I have three property: communicative property, distributive property, associative property. Okay, we should know what is communicative property, distributive property, associative property look like. Okay, for communicative property, we can use communicative property just for addition and multiplication. We can use this property for addition and multiplication. We are not allowed to use this property for subtraction or division. Okay, let me tell you what is communicative property. For example, we have A plus B equal B plus A. That's for addition. And for multiplication, we have A times B equal B times A. How? For example, if I have 1 plus 2, it's the same to say 2 plus 1. 1 plus 2 equals 3 and 2 plus 1 also equals 3. For multiplication, if I have 3 times 2 or 2 times 3, 3 times 2 equals 6, 2 times 3 equals 6. That means this called communicative property. That's a communicative property. Okay, let me go to distributive property. What is distributive property look like? Distributive property, it is just for addition and multiplication. We can use this property for addition and multiplication. What is distributive property look like? It is like A times, that's a multiplication, B plus C. A, we have this, and we can change it. That's equal to what? We will multiply A to B. That's gonna be AB plus AC. For example, if I have 3 instead of B1 and 2, that's equal 3 times 1 equals 3, 3 times 2 equals 6. That's a what? Distributive property. The last property that I have, it's called associative property. Associative property, it is also for addition and multiplication. How? If I have A plus B plus C, I can write this like this: A plus B plus C. Or for multiplication, if I have A times B times C, I can make this like this: A times B in a parenthesis times C. That's the associative property. For example, if I have 1 plus 2 plus 3, it's the same. 1 plus 2 plus 3 equal 5, and plus 1 equal 6. Also, if I have 1 plus 2 in a parenthesis plus 3. Now, 1 plus 2 equal 3 plus 3 equal 6. That means it is the same. Also, for multiplication, it is like this. If I have 1 times 2 times 3, 2 times 3 in the parenthesis, that's equal 6 times 1 equal 6. Okay, if I have 1 times 2 in a parenthesis times 3, 1 times 2 equal 2, 2 times 3 equal 6. That means it is 6. Okay, Emma, bo property kan change property man hai, se property man hai. Communicative property man hai ke bo kirdari ko karno lekdan abed. Distributive property her bo ko karno lekdan abed. Associative bo ko karno lekdan. نتوانیم با subtraction و division ام رولا بکار بهێنین. ئێمە A و B واتە چی؟ لە جیاتی ژمارەیەک وا دانین A ژمارەیە کە نەزانراوە. ئەگەر A کۆی B بێت ئەوە Bش کۆی A بێ هەردووکیان یەکسان ئەبن. وەکو چی؟ وەکو وایە بڵێن 1 کۆی 2 2 کۆی 3 هەر یەکسانە. 3 کەڕە 1 یان 3 کەڕە 2 3 کەڕە 1 یان 1 کەڕەتی 3 هەردووکیان یەکسانن یەکشتن. ئەمە پێوترێکی communicative property. شتەکان عەکسەکەینەوە ئاواهی ئەمە پێوترێ communicative property. Distributive property چیە؟ سێ شتمان هەیە. multiplication لەگەڵ addition لەناو parenthesیەکە. ئەبێ multiplicationێکە هەبێ لەگەڵ additionێکە. ئەگەر واهی بوو multiplicationێکە هەبوو parenthesیەک و additionێکە هەبوو چی ئەکەی؟ ئەو شتەی ژمارەی کە لە دەرەوەی دەرەوەی parenthesیەکە لە دەرەوەی کەوانەکەیە کەڕەتی ناوی کەوانەکە ئەەکەیت و additionەکە دانێت. وەکو ئەمە A کەڕەتی B کراوە بە AB A کەڕەتی C کراوە AC. لێرە ئەمە وەکو نمونەیەکە وەکو ڕوڵێکە. ئەگەر بین بە ژمارە داینین 3 کەڕەتی 1 3 کەڕەتی 2 ئاواهی ئەیکەین. یعنی یەک ئەمەیان کەڕەتی ئەملاکەین ئەوشان کەڕەتی ئەوەیەکەیانەکەین. ئەمە پێوترێ distributive property. The last one we have associative property. Associative property چیە؟ For addition بۆ کۆکردنەوە چیمان هەیە؟ 2 additionمان هەیە. یەکێکیان لە parenthesia بن کێشە نابێ. ئەگەر ئەم دوانە بکەینە parenthesia یان ئەم دوانە. ئەگەر ئەم دوانە بن لە parenthesia یەک شتە کاتەوە. ئەو تا تاقیمان کردەوە بۆ یەک شت بوو. یان بۆ multiplicationەکەش ئەگەر ئەم دوانە لە parenthesia بن یان ئەم دوانە لە parenthesia بن یەک شتە کاتەوە هەردووکی. It's the same. That's called associative property. Example 1. The student council has spent $300 on the supplier needed to sponsor a dance concert. Fundraiser, the council member wrote the following expression to represent the total amount raised for the tea ticket sold. Can they all be correct? Explain. Okay, we have those expression and we know the ticket is cost $6. Okay, and the council spent $300 for this sponsored concert fundraiser. Okay, now the question talking about what? کۆنسڵێکمان هەیە. ئەم کۆنسڵە چەندێک پارە ئەیات خەرج ئەکا بۆ کۆنسێرتێکی دانس کە سپۆنسەری ئەکات $300 سپێند دەکا بۆ ئەم کۆنسێرتە و هەر تێکتێکیشی بە $6. سێ کەس لەم کۆنسڵە مەمبەرێک لەمانە چی سێ ئیکویشنیان نووسی بۆ ئەمە. ئایا ئەمە ڕاستە بێت کاتێک ئەوان چەندێک پارە سەرفکەن $300 سەرفکەن و هەر تێکتێکیش بە چەند بفرۆشن بە $6 کۆستی هەر تێکتێک $6 بێ. ناو and they wrote 3 equations. Say equation man نسيوا بو أما. In the previous lesson we talk about what writing the expression. Okay, now the question asking about what? The question asking about can they all be correct? Can all be correct? Okay, أمانة هميا راستن Okay, let me know. T represent what? Ticked salt. Okay, if we have 6T minus 300 or 6 in a parenthesis, T minus 15 in a parenthesis, negative 300 plus 60. Okay, is that true for this equation? Amana true Rastan? Okay, we talk about the property. If you remember, we talk about this property. We said we have this property. Now, that's our equation. It's true because we have $6 for the ticket and minus $300. $6 هر تيكتك كاتا اگر یک تيكت بكرين يعني 2 تيكت يعني 3 لجاتي تيكا انوسين و minus $300 بوي چنكي بارمان خرج كردوا $300 من خرج كردوا كاتا راستم equation من. That's true because we spent $300 and each of the tickets cost $6 and we have the T to represent the ticket. Now, if I use what? Distributive property. Distributive property. For this equation, I can use what? I can use communicative property and distributive property. If I use communicative property, I told you communicative property is like this. We will change the place of the equation. We have what? If I change this place for this equation, I have $300 plus, that's a plus 60. Okay, plus 60. That means it's a true because this one is communicative property. That's a communicative property. And for this one, if I use this 6 times T equals 60 and 6 times 15 equals 300. Okay. اما وتمانشي equation خومن اما باشا ام equation راسته بو ام اندواني كش راستن اگر اما راسته اماني كش راستن بالا امان راسته بو لبروي اما چی بسر كراو communicative كراو عكس ما كردوتو سيساكا نجاتي لدو ما بيت لي كمان سيمانا ماينسكشي لبردما 60 بلاسا بردمي كنا نسراو يعني بوزيتيفا كاتا وەکو خۆیەتی ئەمە چی کراوە ئەکس کراوەتەوە ئاواهی شوێنەکانیان گۆڕاوەتەوە ئەم هاتۆتە پێشەوە چۆتە دووە کاتەمە کۆمونیکەیتیڤی بەسەر کراوە ڕاستە ئەمەشیان چی بەسەر کراوە distributive. How? Look at this one. If I have this equation, I told you we will multiply this by 1, this one by this one. Okay, 6 times t equals 6 times t and 6 times 15. 6 times t equals 60 and 6 times 15 equals 300. كاتا يكشتي كردوتو أمش تشيبو distributive property بسر كراوة أمشان چي communicative property. The council member wrote equivalent expression. They are all correct. They are all correct. هميان راستيان كدو لبري those equation all of them is correct. Nancy wrote the expression 3x minus 12 to represent the relationship in a table of value. Use property of the operation to write two equivalent expression. Okay, that's asking about two equivalent expression. Okay, okay. Use property operation. Okay, that's asking about using property for this two equivalent expression. Okay, I can use for this equation what? communicative property and distributive property. How? At the first, I will start from the communicative property. If I have 3x minus 12. For communicative property, all I have to do what? I can change the place. I will change the place. I will make 12 plus 3x. That was what? Communicative property. Commutative property. Okay, it's the same. I can write there 12 because it is what? Communicative property تجيبوا أو شأن كاني من أكسكرده 12 فكمان هنا إيرا 3 كمان برده. Okay, for distributive property. For distributive property, from those number, what I have, I should choose the union number that give you 3, and 3 times what? 3 times x equal 3x, okay? Minus 12. That's my equation, okay? 3 times what equal 12? Can you tell me 3 times what? 3 times what equal 12? Think about this one. 3 times what? Of course, it's a 4. 3 times 4 equal 12, and 3 times x equals 3x. That was what? Distributive property. This one was distributive property, and this one is communicative property. What property can you use to write equivalent expression for this one? Can you tell me what property can we write? It is what? It is distributive property. This one is distributive property. Okay, if I use this, it's gonna be minus 5 times x equal minus 5x, and negative sign times negative sign, that's gonna be positive, and 5 times 2 equal 10. Minus 5x minus 2 equal minus 5 plus 10.